Epigenetics is the study of heritable changes in gene expression that do not involve changes to the underlying DNA sequence. This means that environmental factors such as diet, stress, and exposure to toxins can influence which genes are turned on or off, and that these changes can be passed down to future generations. Epigenetics has been linked to a wide range of human diseases, including cancer, diabetes, and neurological disorders, and understanding the epigenetic basis of these diseases could lead to new treatments and therapies. Furthermore, research in epigenetics has implications beyond human health. For example, understanding epigenetic changes in plants could help to improve crop yields and make agriculture more sustainable. Overall, the field of epigenetics is an exciting and rapidly growing area of research with the potential to have a significant impact on many aspects of our lives. Epigenetics is a fascinating field of study that explores how gene expression is regulated without changes to the underlying DNA sequence. This means that the genes we inherit from our parents are not necessarily our destiny, as environmental factors can play a significant role in turning genes on or off throughout our lives. At the heart of epigenetics is the idea of epigenetic marks, which are chemical modifications to DNA and its associated proteins that can alter gene expression. These marks can be passed down from one generation to the next, leading to the inheritance of traits that are not directly encoded in the DNA sequence. One of the best examples of epigenetics in action is the phenomenon of genomic imprinting. This occurs when certain genes are silenced based on which parent they were inherited from. For example, in humans, the gene responsible for producing insulin-like growth factor 2, IGF-2, is normally active only when inherited from the father, while the maternal copy of the gene is silenced. Epigenetic marks can also be influenced by environmental factors such as diet, stress, and exposure to toxins. For example, studies have shown that maternal diet during pregnancy can affect the epigenetic marks on genes related to obesity and diabetes, potentially increasing the risk of these conditions in the offspring. One of the most exciting aspects of epigenetics is the potential for targeted therapies that can alter epigenetic marks to treat diseases. Researchers are exploring the use of epigenetic drugs to activate or silence specific genes that are involved in cancer, autoimmune disorders, and other conditions. Epigenetics is a fascinating field of study that explores how the environment can impact the expression of genes without actually altering the DNA sequence. To understand this better, let's start with a quick overview of genetics. Your DNA is a complex molecule that contains all the genetic information needed to make you who you are. Your genes are segments of DNA that code for proteins, and these proteins carry out various functions in your body. But genes don't act in isolation. Your body has mechanisms in place that can turn genes on or off, depending on what's needed at a particular time. These mechanisms are collectively known as epigenetic modifications. There are several types of epigenetic modifications, but one of the most well-known is DNA methylation. This is a process where a methyl group, a chemical compound, is added to a DNA molecule, typically at specific sites called CpG islands. This modification can prevent the gene from being expressed, effectively turning it off. Another important type of epigenetic modification is histone modification. Histones are proteins that help package DNA into a compact structure called chromatin. Certain modifications to histones can cause the chromatin to become more tightly packed, making it difficult for genes to be expressed. Other modifications can loosen the chromatin, allowing genes to be expressed more readily. Epigenetics is an exciting field because it helps explain how environmental factors, such as diet, exercise, and stress, can impact our health and the health of future generations. For example, studies have shown that a mother's diet during pregnancy can impact the epigenetic marks on her child's DNA, potentially affecting their risk for certain diseases later in life. Epigenetics is the study of how environmental factors can influence the expression of genes through epigenetic modifications. It's a rapidly growing field with many exciting discoveries yet to be made, and it has the potential to transform our understanding of human health and disease. Epigenetics is an emerging field of science that is transforming the healthcare sector in several ways. Epigenetics refers to changes in gene expression or function that occur without changes to the underlying DNA sequence. These changes can be influenced by a variety of factors, such as environmental exposures, diet, and lifestyle. One of the most significant ways that epigenetics is transforming healthcare is by providing new insights into the development and treatment of diseases. Researchers are using epigenetic markers to identify individuals who are at risk for certain diseases and to develop personalized treatment plans based on an individual's unique epigenetic profile. For example, researchers have found that certain epigenetic changes are associated with an increased risk of developing cancer. By identifying these changes, doctors can develop targeted interventions to prevent or treat cancer in individuals who are at high risk. Epigenetics is also transforming the field of regenerative medicine. Researchers are using epigenetic tools to reprogram adult cells into pluripotent stem cells, which have the potential to develop into any type of cell in the body. These stem cells can then be used to develop personalized therapies for a variety of diseases, including cancer, heart disease, and neurological disorders. Another area where epigenetics is transforming healthcare is in the development of new drugs. By understanding the epigenetic mechanisms that underlie disease, researchers are developing new drugs that target these mechanisms. These drugs have the potential to be more effective and have fewer side effects than traditional drugs. Overall, epigenetics is transforming healthcare by providing new insights into disease development and treatment, enabling the development of personalized therapies, and leading to the development of new drugs. As the field continues to advance, it has the potential to revolutionize healthcare and improve health outcomes for individuals around the world. In conclusion, epigenetics is a rapidly evolving field that has the potential to revolutionize our understanding of genetics and disease. By exploring the ways in which environmental factors can influence gene expression, researchers are gaining new insights into the complex interplay between nature and nurture. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.